5 a.m. That's 6 a.m., excuse me. 6 a.m. tip, basketball, New York City. A bunch of dudes, 6 in the morning, crack of dawning.
Another one.
What I didn't like about this interview is I didn't know the angle.
Right.
So make sure you at least know what the potential headline is or where it's going or what have you.
Can do.
All right. Good morning. Welcome. Have a good day. Yeah. 26 minutes?
Yeah.
A pure gold. I like that because it's
I think they just know that it's 20 minutes at a time, so they go by it.
when I get back, I'll do a Snapchat and push towards it. Made no sense. Saw your snap this morning.
Yeah, how you like that?
I think you got potential, kid. You're in the episode.
Oh boy.
Stefan is filming today. D-Rock's editing 4. Stefan's filming 5. As we speak. Hey, Mamulia, how are you? My life is now filmed at all times.
How are you? So good to see you.
Where if you make a 4-minute video that's high emotion and we retarget the 87,000 people that watched all 4 minutes, they're in the franchise. If we go right hook right behind them with a call to action and get back into the funnel, they will convert. It's good old-fashioned marketing. I stood up because I'm excited. Let me throw one other thing at you that I'm super pumped about that I have a funny feeling all of you are about to love.
It's going to look good on TV.
It's gonna be good, right? Now help me with the following. This is the most important question for my dream. How many of those people do you have more than the email, which means you have their phone number? Phone number. I would call every one of your customers, all of them. I'm telling you right now that if you called these people and said thank you for ever being a customer, that's it. And I'm not joking when I say this. I do not mean thank you and here's some offer to reactivate. I literally mean I'm Sally, and this requires it's not so easy at scale. So is it 12 bucks an hour? Is it 14? Is it 9? Like you're gonna have to find this magic because you need bodies. This is called scaling the unscalable, which is something no company ever wants to do. I think you could find something pretty remarkable happening.
Matt's just taking a restroom break for a moment. You know what's funny? I do edit myself in front of the camera. I would have said something very different. Have you gotten that at all, Gary? Have you felt like people have edited themselves?
I've been pretty good. Oh,
I'm talking about other people.
Yeah.
It's funny, I caught myself editing myself just now.
You're gonna end up being a better guy.
Or a worse guy, not the realest form of myself.
Maybe.
It just sounded so vulgar. I was gonna say that taking a piss. That just sounds vulgar.
Oh, I say piss all day, don't worry.
No, I'm a better guy than you. Stefan, Gary and I's team swept.
Yeah, I heard.
So,
you heard?
You see that broom picture? 5 zip.
That hurts.
And the last 2 were real good. I mean, when you have Andy, Max Bassenberry, and Barton on a team,
They should beat us.
they should be in this. At pick and switch,
100%.
we scored 4 big buckets on World in a row on that. Yeah, we took advantage of the weak link. Don't put that on camera, poor world.
No, that actually, a 100% want that in the show.
Man, sorry, Jeff. You didn't play great this morning.
Hey guys.
Can you close the door at least?
Yeah,
No,
I'll
you can leave now.
I'll come tonight too.
How you doing?
Good to see you. Good to see you again. It was fun to run into you at the Lairs. You have a nice New Year's?
Great. Just came back.
You gonna see it?
I did.
I didn't see
Are
it.
you,
I was there.
coffee, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks so much. So I've been recording a daily vlog for the last I've done 4 episodes so far, so literally documenting my business days. Chloe's gonna join as well.
I need a copy of mine.
You got it, I'll send it over.
I mean, I wrote this down line.
Say hello to Chloe.
Hi, Chloe Ekman. Nice to meet you.
The only religion I have is attention. On February 2006, I launched something called Wine Library TV, and hundreds of thousands of people watched it on Vidler, not even on YouTube.
You still in the liquor business then?
Yeah, I still own a wine shop. It's called Wine Library. It's in Short Hills, New Jersey. On this episode, I get weird. When did he put this out?
This just today.
Is that
What's
right?
up, Gary Vaynerchuk? I think I got it. This is Damon John, the People's Shark. Now, of course, you know that I am a huge fan of the show. That kind of reminds me of when Dr. Evil said, "Who? His what? Baja. His Baja." Anyway, don't worry about that. So, now you know I have my new book out called The Power of Broke. D-Rock, do me a favor. Can you just put that link up and sprinkle me?
D-Rock getting some love. Stefan, you
Now.
got dissed. What they talked about.
Not there's another opportunity with media and something else is coming in, like it's an Instagram Snapchat project.
Okay. Let's spend more time ones-on-ones, emails. You might, please, not because I'm trying to hack a couple of views on the DailyVee stuff, get into where my psychology is on this. Understand, because I think, my show and now this DailyVee thing, I'm getting scale out of it, right? I was able to, instead of doing it all hands-on, get a lot of people aligned where my Snapchat POV is. But so I'm trying to think about these things. I don't care how you want to do it. You want to get a root beer? Cool. I don't care how, but what has not happened in 2015 with a lot of you, has to happen in 2016 with a lot of you, which is, you just have to ask me a couple more questions. You just need clarity from me. I'm super available. I mean it. I'm not just saying and then I hope they don't hit me up, right? So please use me. I want to be used. Plus I change my mind every day. I'm being serious. The marketplace, I'm a marketplace operator. I just had this impassioned, cool. But in 4 months I'll be okay, we're about to do this. So what's that? You need it?
No, I don't need it. I just don't want to lose it.
All right, D-Rock, see ya. What is this? You know how bad this is?
Plums?
No, plums are delicious. Rocks are.
This is really good.
Yeah, they're terrible. Somebody else play.
Yo, Jeff.
D-Rock, get this unhealthy stuff.
Super cool to meet that kid.
I told AJ, I got together, I've been mentoring Patrick for a while. The fact that he was, at Wyden, did their incubator program at 16 and did some cool. I was like, you know what, this is a kid that I can get close to. And so we've been spending a lot of time together.
Is it something you want to sell, or is it something that you want to drop somewhere and operate it, or do be active?
It's fresh. It's not like
Like a division of,
exactly.
Yeah. Okay, great.
incubated from within.
Yeah. So you guys are a natural fit for what you guys are doing.
So what's the story? 19 years old, real hustler. And what kind of kid were you? Like a tech building kid, like a math kid? What are you?
My first business was fake IDs.
That's a good start.
And,
I love when I asked him what his first business was, fake IDs. I love that game. It means he was grinded.
then I did websites for non-for-profits.
Yep.
I went to school in Delaware.
Why you need to make amends?
testimonials.
Got it. Just reminds me of back in the day. It's fun to have meetings like that and remember the early days, having the whole world of business in front of you. I hated school, so having that opportunity to get into the next chapter of my life was incredible. I really enjoyed it. Smart kid. I love kind of sizing myself up to smart young kids. Felt like I understood what he was talking about, and I like that. I like that whole demeanor. Just really wish him well. Trying to preach him patience, because that's the biggest thing that most people don't have at that age. But for me to ever do anything, I always want to know what somebody wants to happen, right? So I'm trying to really figure out your patience level, your interest level, all this stuff is very easy for me that you're saying, mainly because I already did it once for myself. So I understand the levers and things of that nature. What I'm trying to think about, believe it or not, is the 3 to 5 years from now, the transition. I really hope you guys noticed, by the way, real quick, my question about the 5-year plan for him. Always trying to use that as, I don't think 5-year plans are practical in today's world, but try to use that as a proxy of trying to understand where somebody's head's at. I think is super important, at least as of this moment. Where do they see their life going? And what's the best outcome for you? Literally you, if I was psst, I'm a crazy genie and anything you say now will actually happen that exact way, in a Vayner world or anywhere else, what would happen? Seriously, like tell me the next 5 years or 3 years. Like give me 3 or 4 bullet points. Like, how do I help you achieve at least of this moment? Because you're gonna, I mean, especially at this young of an age and what happens in the macroeconomic climates, a lot of this will change. But for me to ever do anything, I always want to know what somebody wants to happen. So in the comments on YouTube and Facebook, would love to know what your 5-year plan is, even though it's not practical. Would love the insight onto where your head's at. That's it. You know, yesterday, obviously, interesting day. Today was really focused. Had a lot I wanted to get accomplished, which was nice. Did that. Went to the Knicks game. That was a lot of fun. Big win. Excited about that. And now heading to my next meeting. I'll send D-Rock a quick little snap of that. So, you know, grinding, man, 24/7, hustle life. I've enjoyed the feedback from everybody about seeing the real hustle. I was stunned how many didn't believe, but anyway, talk to you.